Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe.
Oh, you heard Man Narayan Maharaj. How glorious is life of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. Is the embodiment of Vairagya. Very high class of Vairagya. What is Vairagya? Absorbed totally in Krishna prema, and then automatically he forgets whole words, sense gratification, and that is Vairagya. And he told that not our Vairagya should be like markata, mark means monkeys. Don't follow that. If anyone wants to have a pure love and affection for Krishna in the line of Rupa Goswami, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Rupa Goswami, they must follow Raghunath Das Goswami. Oh, offering everything in a lotus feet of Guru and Gauranga. Then Krishna will be merciful to us and sprinkle his highest love and affection. Otherwise not. So you should remember always that I must follow Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sarup Damodar, Rai Ramananda, Gadadhar Pandit, all disappeared from this world. Then he became totally mad, Raghunath Das Goswami, totally mad. And he wanted to give his life, jumping in Jamuna or Giriraj Govardhan. Why not in ocean? Ocean was very nearer and very deep in Jagannath Puri. Oh, he wanted to be the lotus dust of gopis in Govardhan or in Jamuna. Oh, Giriraj Govardhan is so merciful. His himself, Krishna or Radha. Jamuna, she is Vishakha. They can easily give gopi prem. So he wanted to give up his life jumping from Giriraj Govardhan and but in Jamuna. He came like mad. Rupa and Sanatana saw that he is totally mad in love and affection and in separation mood. They behaved him like younger brother. They told, if Krishna will be achieved or Krishna prem by giving life, very easily we could have done. By this you cannot have done. You should practice that movie. And they gave him the place of Giriraj Govardhan in Radha Kund and Shyam Kund. And there he lived for his whole life. And always weeping bitterly and writing something. And thus when after this, when Sanatana Goswami and Rupa Goswami, they left this world. Then he became what to do. Even at that time, Giriraj Govardhan was Ajikarai. He saw that Giriraj like Python. Radhakund Shyam Kund, for this he came here. Now he was looking at
mouth of tigress.
Mouth of tigress. So he became very upset in a bira, tibra bira, intense separation. Anyone cannot write all these things. And he used to tell, Shri Rup Manjari, Kararchita Padu Padma, Goshtendra Nandan Pujarpita Mastika, Hamodata Kanam Gori Padar Bandam, Sambhanani King Sanakaistav Karishe. Oh, when my fortune it will be that Radha and Krishna playing together and they will be tired. And at that time, Srimati Radhika giving her head on the lap of Krishna. She will try to sleep, lie down. Krishna, curiosity, caressing her. Oh, this. And Krishna, oh, Pochana. Wiping her sweats. How glorious this is. And Rup Manjari was messaging her. Rati Manjari or others, fine. Oh, when I will be so lucky and fortunate that Sri Rup Manjari kindly, she will call me. Come on, come on. Take some remnants. And what remnant was that? What she was messaging. Oh, you should do. And quickly she gave this remnant to Rabindranath Das Goswami in his Gopi form, transcendental form. And thus he was weeping bitterly, melted heart. And then he realized the mercy of Srila Rupa Manjari. He is telling, Adapjayo stava bina bharadasya nannat kadapi samaye kila devi jachi sakhayate mama namastu nityam dasyayate mama rasostu. If Krishna comes and tells that, oh, you should have any benediction, what you want. Oh, I have benediction to take. Not Prahlad Maharaj like. No? Prahlad Maharaj told that I don't want to have any benediction. Oh, he's telling that I want benediction. And what? Oh, to Radhika. Hey Radhike, I don't want to be your Sakhi. Oh, I'm doing namaskar, millions of namaskar in your lotus feet. I don't want to be your Sakhi like Lalita Vishakha. I want to serve you like Rup Manjari and others. So, namastu, I want that to serve Radhika. In Radhika happiness, I want to be happy. In her separation mood, I will weep. How to? Oh, to give sahayata.
Assist her, console her.
Console her.
Assist her.
Assist her. Console her. So many things. He had prayed to Krishna, oh, hey Gokula, Sudhakar Suprasanna, Bhaktar Vinda, Madhurasmita He Kripatra, Tvaya Virahite, Pranay, Priya Arad, Tatraiva Mam Apinay Priya Sevanaya. I cannot be a separation, tolerate separation. Oh Gokul, Chandra, moon of Gokul. Very soon you should take, at once, you should take me where your Radhika is there and engage in her service. Otherwise, I don't want you, I don't want Braja, I don't want anything except peace. If she is in Dwarka with you, I want to fly there. But, oh, I cannot be there. But if Radhika is there, I may go. But if you are with thousands of, 16,000 of Rukmini, Satyabhama and others, oh, I don't want to go. I will never go. If you request even, I will reject. But when I will hear, oh, Radhika is there. Oh, Radhika, my master, my Swamini, then what? Quickly, very quickly, oh, I will fly there for the service of Radhika. So his mood is like, Asha bhai, Amrit Sindhu mayai kathanchit, Kalo mayati gavita klisham pratamhi, Panchet vidhasya seking vanaiva, Pranena brajena barorupakar. Oh, Asha bhai. I was in a hope that one day I can serve my Radhika. But if that hope is not fulfilled, at once I will give up my life. I don't want Krishna, I don't like Govardhan, Radha Kunda or anything. So this is highest class of love and affection of Srila Rupa Goswami. There are so many things, so many things. So, in Chaitanya Charitamrita it has been told, Sri Rupa Raghunath Pade Jar As Chaitanya Charitamrita. Those who want, those who have hope, the mercy of Rupa Goswami and Raghunath Goswami. For this, I am writing. To please whom? Rupa and Raghunath. Sri Rupa and Raghunath. Sri Rupa Raghunath Pade Hoibe Aputi Kabe Ami Bujhava Se Jugala Piriti. Sri Rupa Raghunath Pade Rahu More As Prarthana Kare Sada. All our Guru Parampara, they want to serve the Lord's feet of Rupa and Raghunath Das. So Raghunath Das Goswami ki, but you will have not to jump there. You will have to begin from beginning, from root. And how? Then you will have to come down to Prahlad Maharaj. His life and his teachings, oh, you should try to obey and follow. And Bhakti Shar Maharaj will tell something about Prahlad Maharaj and his teaching, especially to the demon boys, children. You come late Maharaj.
And later Maharaja.
In brief, in very brief, especially tell about teachers.
Srila Gurudeva has ordered me to speak something from Prahlad Charita, the 7th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. This long history.
One thing I remember, in India we have seen only old persons, very old. They can sit on chairs. But here I am seeing that all the young boys, they are more older than
Vishnu, 60 years old.
It seems that they are of 80 years. They cannot sit like them. And that is why they don't want to learn anything. Why not very near and hearing and following? They should not be follow older person. Always very energetic. Like Raghunath Das Goswami, he traveled 1 month path in only
12 days.
12 days, without nothing, eating and nothing. Never he rested. Oh, went on, running. But I see here in Western country, old person are here sitting on the ground and new boys, children, oh, they are sitting. Oh, they should not be like that. Go on.
So Prahlad Maharaj was in the womb of his mother, Kayadu, given shelter in the ashram of Sri Narad Muni, while his father was doing austerities. Hiranyakashipu was doing austerities to get the universe under his control. So for thousands and thousands of years, while he was doing those austerities, Kayadu took shelter at the ashram of Narada Rishi. And even though she herself was not so much attached to hearing Harkata, still she was able to hear from Narada so many beautiful instructions, and the child in her womb became Shuddha Bhakta, pure Bhakta, from hearing these instructions. So later she returned to the palace of her husband, and Prahlad was raised in the palace, and then it came time to go to school. So his father, being king of the universe, naturally he wanted his son to follow in his footsteps and become very powerful at politics, controlling friends and enemies, knowing the art of divide and conquer, how to extract so much money for enjoyment and power, and also how to be very attractive to so many women. The father's name was Hiranyakashipu. Hiranya means gold, and Kashipu means soft bed, so this indicates the two principal activities of this gentleman. And he was hoping his son will follow in my line. So Prahlad it was established that he would go to a very fine school of all the young sons of the great and powerful demoniac kings of the universe, and associate with, the right class of boys, so he would be their leader. But because his mind was Krishna consciousness, it was so saturated in Krishna Bhakti Ras Bhavita Matehi, was saturated in Krishna consciousness, when he would hear all the instructions of diplomacy and politics and ruling and conquering and dividing and like this, he did not pay any heed to it. And simply he was listening, he was remembering Krishna all the time. So after some while, he came back to his father, and his father asked him, "My dear son, what have you learned in this school of yours?" And he said, "Actually, I've not learned anything of value in this school, my dear father. I'm only interested in Krishna consciousness." So his father was at first amused by this. "Oh, this little boy, he doesn't understand anything," and he instructed the teachers, "Now you be very careful and teach him very strictly Krishna consciousness." They took him back to the school. At one time, they were going to have to go do some other errands, and they told us, Prahlad, "Now you and the boys, you be very good, you monitor everyone, we're going to be back soon." So at that time, the boys thought, "Oh, let us all play now. We're all 5 years old, teachers are gone, let's not waste time studying and learning, let's have fun." And they said, "Come on, Prahlad, let's have fun." And Prahlad said, "No, we should not waste a moment of time. We should be Krishna conscious now. We should take this opportunity." They said, "Oh, come on, Prahlad. We're very young now. We should enjoy our life. Well, maybe when we're old, then we can take to Krishna consciousness. Oh, at the fag end of our life, when we can't enjoy these senses anymore, then we'll become religious." That's the way to be religious, when you're old, not when you're young. So Prahlad Maharaj said, "Komaramachet pragyo dharmam bhagavatamiha," that actually one should begin this Krishna consciousness when he's very young, Komar. Why? Because actually everyone is old. What does it mean to be old? To be old means you are about to die. And isn't it a fact? Everyone in this world is about to die. No one can say at what moment death will come. I noticed on the way in the door, you're honoring these 7 astronauts who were just now killed upon re-entry into this atmosphere. So it's a very national tragedy. Everyone is very sympathetic for their poor families and for this mission. But actually, and no one could have foretold, everyone knew there was some danger, but no one could have foretold. Everything seemed like a perfect mission, even in the re-entry. Everything was good. And then suddenly, one little thing started to go wrong. Then another little thing, and the sensors started going, and then suddenly, whole machine blew up in outer space. and now they're picking up the pieces all over the countryside. So no one could have predicted this, what tragedy would happen. So actually we are old right now, Prahlad said. Don't waste another minute. We don't know. He said, what is this human form of life? Say that we have 100 years. What's going to happen? 50 years, half our time spent in sleep. So now, actually we only have 50 years. And during the first 25 years of our life, or so, 20 years of life, we're simply children, and we're playing, and we're getting our education, and so we don't have very much time for doing any bhajan and sadhana. So in this way, now 60 years are gone. Then in our youth, from 20 to 50, we are very busy in establishing a relationship with a member of the opposite sex, getting a house, having children, and working so hard so the children have good education and the toys they need to be happy, and all the nice things that they want that they see on the television, and now they want these things, so we have to work hard for all these things, entertainment. And so now another 15 years or so is lost. Now, 50 years old, the senses are beginning to get feeble. Things are beginning to weaken, but oh, just when we thought our job was over, children are going up, now we have grandchildren. So nice. Another nice little bundle again. It's really amazing, isn't it? My father, in this former life, material world, he was the president of a big corporation. He had a big skyscraper building on Park Avenue in New York, the most prestigious street in America. Leads one end down to Wall Street, the financial center of the world, and then up, and on this building was right on Wall Street. A monument to the material civilization. So when our Nityalila Prabhishtom Vishnupad Astatrasa Sismad Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who spread Krishna consciousness throughout the world in the 60s and 70s, when he first came to New York and he was driving up Park Avenue, the sannyasis in the car said, "Oh, Srila Prabhupada, there is Dristadumna's father's building. It is the largest liquor company in the world. They are selling more alcohol, $1 billion every year." And Srila Prabhupada went, "Liquor? Hiranyakashipu." So, now, this man who was president of such a big company selling $1 billion liquor, now at 83, actually is the same age as my actual spiritual father, Srila Gurudev. But what is the difference at this time? Big difference. At 83 years old now, he's sitting at his desk, blind with diabetes from a life of rich food and lack of exercise. And he's crying constantly. He doesn't know why, so unhappy with life, stock market problems, so many things. Shuffling papers on his desk, he can't understand anymore to read them what is going on. He's losing control of all his affairs. This who had the controlling big corporation. And sometimes drooling uncontrollably. Sometimes making noises like, and also going Alzheimer's, the brain is gone, not recognizing his family anymore, who they are, who his wife, who his son, and speaking like this. And we think, oh, how sad. This man who was so powerful, who did so many things, now he has been reduced to this very unfortunate position. But then we see a little baby. Doesn't recognize his parents or anything. What is what? Drooling, going gaga. We think, oh, how cute. But neither it is cute in the baby, and neither it is sad in the old man. This is just all karma and a waste of time to be without Krishna consciousness. We are wasting our time. So, one morning walk in Hawaii, on the Maui, on the beach, Srila Gurudev, he asks, my, at that time, 14-year-old son, "So what are you thinking, young man?" And he said, "I am thinking, Srila Gurudev, that when I am your age, I would rather be like you than like my grandfather." And Srila Gurudev said, he embraced him and said, "You are my real disciple." So, Prahlad Maharaj was like this, teaching the boys, don't be foolish, don't waste your life in games, and 100 years will go before you know it, and then old age, 50 years is coming, and the power of the senses is dwindling, diminishing. Then how will you practice bhajan? At 67 years old, if you have not practiced while you are young, it will not be possible. You will have to take birth again according to your karma, as Sripad Bhaktivedanta Maharaj has so vividly described. So Prahlad Maharaj gave the same warning to his young boyfriends. Don't waste this valuable human form of life in which you can become Krishna conscious. Hare Krishna.
Mukunda Prabhu, Kirtan.
Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana, Gaura Hari. 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 Gaura Hari, Gaura Hari, Jai Sachinandana, Gaura Hari. Gaura Hari, Gaura Hari, Jai Sachinandana, Gaura Hari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Our father, our husband and everything, position and everything, only for Krishna. And this cheater never remembers us. Don't come and tell us that, oh, Prabhu wants to make a sandhi from you. Sandhi means
Compromise.
compromise. We cannot compromise. Now, I have seen all these things. It is very wonderful. Oh, I have brought something, sandesh, message, oh, from Krishna. I cannot satisfy you. I cannot reconcile you, pacify you. Oh. Only the sandesh, message that Krishna has given, it can. So Uddhava began to console them, satisfy them. But their love and affection, separation would become so high that, oh, they began to tell again, Uddhava, we don't want to remember him. If he can forget us, why not we? But this is the fact. We cannot forget him. We want, but cannot. Oh, now how Krishna will come here? He has married so many beautiful wives, in number how many? 16,108. They are seeing in future also and then telling to Krishna, Buddha. Why he? Now he is the king of Mathura and Dwarka. He cannot come. Oh. But when we go to forget him in Govardhan, on the bank of river, oh, at once some remembrance comes that this is the same ghat where Krishna used to play with us. This is Govardhan where he used to dance and sing Maharaja. So everywhere we remember Krishna. And then what became? At once they were weeping so bitterly that Srimati Radhika began to tell, He Nath, Ramanath, Brajanathartinasha, Magnam Uddhara, Govinda, Gokulam, Vrijinam. Oh, Nath. Nath means our master, most beloved. Hey Ramanath. Ramanath, husband of Rama, Mahalakshmi. But here Mahalakshmi is Radha. Oh, you have come to take away all our sufferings. Arti means Magnamuddhara, go. Oh, Gokul, go, Gopi, go. Covered boys, Gwalpa, and corpse and cows. All are dying in your separation. Oh, please come. And Uddhara, you should make deliver. From where? Oh, separation. Arna means samudra, ocean, endless, endless, deepless, like bridging. This is separation. It is like that. We are all sinking. Please come and take us out. Otherwise, all we die, myself, all. Then we thought that my life is now successful by sin. And then he began to pray so many things. Only I am telling only one to sloka and then I will finish today because time is now over. Asamaho charanare samhasyam Vrindavane kimat gulmalatausadhina jar dustajam swajan arya pathan chahitva bheje mukanda padame sudhi. Asamaho, I am praying in the lotus feet of O Lords of Lords, Supreme Lord, that in the lotus feet of Krishna, because he knows that he is also Supreme Lord. So he is praying, Oh, Vrindavane kimat gulmalatausidha. I want to serve the lotus dust of Vrindavan. Even to a gulma lata, creeper, very small plants, on which any gopi can go at the time of Isha, meeting Krishna, and she will keep her feet, lotus feet there. So I want to be any grass, blade of grass, gulma lata, so that gopis can keep their lotus feet on my head. And then my life is successful. Krishna is Supreme Lord. Oh, it is very hard to please him. But dustajam, jadustadam sajad ati pathan chahitva. Oh, gopis are so high. Dipton mahabhav madanakyabhav. That if anyone will remember gopis, Krishna will at once be come to that bhakt and he will give his full mercy to them. Sutvi Mribhegyan. Lotus feet of Krishna is
served by Vedas.
Ved cannot achieve. But if anyone remember gopis and especially Radhika, Krishna will be controlled. Javai Sriyarchit Ajavihi Aptakamai Jogvaishwarya Rapi Jadatmanye Rasa Dostyan Krishna Satat Bhagavata Charanarvinda Nastam Tanesh Vijahu Parirabdhata. Oh, lotus feet of Krishna is very, very much durlabh. Rare. So, even Lakshmi, Brahma, Shankar, and all the Aptarishi, Yogeshwari Rapi, they worship Lakshmi, and very hard to have her mercy. What to tell the lotus feet of Krishna? Very rare for Yogeshwar Api. Yogeshwar means Brahma, Shankar, Sukadev, Bhishma and others. Very rare. But gopis what did? That very rare lotus feet of Krishna, they put on their breast and they made Vijahau Parirabdhatapam and they उसको ताप जो हृदय में हो रहा था उसको दूर किया, शांत किया कृष्ण के चरणों को रख करके.
By holding the lotus feet of Krishna upon their breast, they drove away the burning sensation of the love for Krishna that was giving them so much affliction.
So began to pray. Bande Nanda Brijesh Srila. Padenum Abhikshna Sahjasam Harikotodvi Punat. Oh, and praying the lotus feet of, and doing bandhana of lotus feet of Brajitistena, all the gopis of Nanda Baba, Village. Even one particle of their dust, it means that we want one dust of Radhika lotus feet. So this big pranam and bandhana to gopis lotus dust jasam. The gopis in separation mode, what they told, he heard, no part. We are Krishna. Krishna is our most beloved. And he is very soft. If he will hear that we are all dying in the separation of Krishna, then hearing this Krishna may give up his life at once. He is very soft. Don't tell. You can tell, very, what? Minute?
Little bit.
And then, like, if there is a
Chance.
Old cloth, now it has become more old, so old. And if
Twist it.
there is water, then just to twist, not so
Hardly.
hard that it will
Break.
break up. ये फट जाएगा.
Fall to pieces.
If you wring out an old piece of cloth forcibly, then the cloth will break into pieces and tear.
So don't tell Krishna all these things, otherwise he will hear, suffering will come, and he can survive himself. Don't tell. After that, Uddhav went. He was fearing that gopis how high class of love and all these things. But why Krishna left them? If I will be here, it may be that Krishna will give up me. Because he was Mathura, he was the Pratinidhi.
Representative of Mathura.
So he was fearing, and he could not be in the association of gopis. And he came and told Krishna. Krishna was lamenting them very much. I have told very, very brief. Anyone who will explain all these things, he must be, he will feel separation, very high class. But our heart is like a stone, not melted, because of aparadha offenses. If you will make your heart pure, not criticize anyone, don't criticize anyone. Try to follow Trina Kapishnath Dishes. And the teachings of Srila Rupa Goswami, Upadeshamrita. What?
Nectar of instruction.
Then very soon you will be very strong to it. And you can feel all these things. Weeping and weeping all the time. It may happen. And then Krishna and Radha may come and give their blessing. Go Pramanande.
Anyone who today got initiated and went for Bhiksha, now they should bring their alms to Gurudev while this kirtan is going on.
First name.
Oh, name.
This morning, please stand up. Shri Gurudev will announce your name, and as you are receiving your name, come and bring your offering also. First to stand up, Dimitin Buna. Senes or Lenes Bumati. Bunat. Bharat. Where she is? Okay.
और चारू चंद्रिका देवी की
Kesan Lochan, please stand up.
लोचन दास प्रभु की लोचन दास
Rita Lochan.
अच्युत प्रिया
Receiving Diksha Nanda Kishore Prabhu.
और नंद किशोर प्रभु की
Receiving Harinam.
नंद किशोर प्रभु की और सुदर्शन प्रभु की
Receiving Harinam Lakshman Do Karan.
लक्ष्मण दास प्रभु की You can make it short. Otherwise it looks like Muslim.
Vishnu Das Prabhu. Vishnu Das Prabhu. Richard Abil Hall. Danola Smith, please stand. And receiving Shiksha Makanchor Das Prabhu. Then also one son of Tamopa Prabhu. Where is Tamopa Prabhu? He left? Madhavaras, gone.
There are others. He's behind you, right behind you.
Son, you can come instead of your son. Maitreya Das Prabhu received initiation from Sri Gurudev.
Not me. My two sons. Keshav Das Prabhu ki.
Quickly bring your baby for grave ceremony.
Her husband just called this minute. He just called. He just called.
I have a request.